What's up, my AZ Yu-Gi-Oh villagers? People who watch this for no reason other than to laugh at my accent and bad skills overall. Joel here. And I was shuffling through some Facebook pictures and I noticed some pictures that were taken of the day of regionals here in Phoenix at the beginning of the month. And I said to myself, wow, I did a recap of regionals, but I wish I could have done one on like preparation for regionals and what to do and things to not do and things of that matter. I have a lot of experience going to regionals, and doing a video on YCS would not be that beneficial since I've only been to one. Hopefully I can go to two in Seattle in November. Fingers crossed. But for now, a video about regionals should be good enough. And hopefully you enjoy it and finding helpful and informative. I have a couple of things I've written down, and I'll just talk about those. Number one, sleep. We all say we're going to get it, but it's not true. It's just a simple fact, including for us here in Phoenix. And I know for the other couple who had it on the first as well. And since that was the ban list, the day it hit, Friday morning, we said this is the deck we're playing, this is the cards we're using. Saturday morning, it fucking hell of a lot changed. I know I did. For me, it did at least. I went there Saturday morning, or Friday night, Saturday morning, thinking I'm playing Heroes, and we all know what ended up playing. But I mean, you probably don't sleep. You're up just testing, changing cards, doing the best you can to try to help your causes. And I mean, you can't help it. I know I try to go to sleep, but I usually just end up getting like 4 or 5 hours, and I don't even eat. So that's another thing I'll talk about. Money. Bring money. Don't bring just your entry fee. Bring enough money. They're gonna give you a lunch break. That's a given. Just scout the area as well. You gotta scout where you're gonna go, who you're gonna be with. But bring money. Bring money if you want cards, obviously. Bring money if you're in a duel and play for money. Just bring money overall. Just don't come with empty pockets. I mean, I know some people that show up and need sponsors, but I mean, just bring money. I know it's not too much to ask. Bring $40. Bring your 20 entry fee and your $20, and then you'll be good for food. Just that's all you're gonna need. But if you want cards, then you're gonna bring tons of money because people will overprice their cards, because especially if you're trying to get it last minute. Find your friends. It's very important that you find people you are very well connected with at regionals, just because it's a very beneficial thing in terms of like they'll help you with looking for cards, finding good pricing on cards, letting you borrow cards, you let them borrow cards, just helping each other overall. Maybe you just want to use a higher rarity of a card. Hey, no problem. Here's my Dark Hole or Ultra Dark Hole. I mean, there's no problem with that. Maybe you're using someone else's deck. Maybe they have no problem with that. I mean, just find your friends. They'll be very beneficial to you in the long run. They'll let you know if the round started. They're willing to split something with you in terms of food. Maybe it's a ride thing. Always know about your rides as well. Because I know for some people, for me, called me up last night in the last minute of the night, or even the morning of. I think that was once though, and asked for a ride. So hopefully you got your rides set straight during the week. Getting there on time, it's up to you. If you have everything you need and don't need anything else, and isn't very important to you to show up early, then don't. But if you want to go there, look for cards, look for something that you obviously need, show up on time. You're gonna cut some hours on your sleep, but hey, if it's gonna help you get what you need to, then I mean, why not chance it? So just do that and you'll be fine. There's nothing a problem with that. I mean, hey, maybe in the end those changes that you did to the deck helped out, and just because of the fact that you did show up early. But if you don't need to, don't stress yourself. Show up half an hour before. Do what you need to do. Enter. Write your deck list, and you'll be fine. Food's very crucial for the survival of a duelist throughout the day. Find a good location to eat by you. Find people that you're willing to split with. share with, and overall just eat with. Just you want to have a good time at regionals the whole time. So I mean, it's just overall like you just got to know where the best places to eat, and that way you're not starving the whole day and making bad moves and blaming it on not eating. Dueling is very important, obviously, in terms of getting yourself in the right mindset. Be prepared to face someone you know, whether it's in terms of little interactions or a lot of interactions, like a really good friend. Be prepared to face someone you know, and try to put your emotion to the side, because you don't want to ruin your friendship just on one duel. And that's just kind of a BS kind of thing. I know here in Phoenix the regionals are small, so you do have a tendency to face someone you do know. And I know I did face a friend in the third round and a friend in the seventh round. That seventh round match was really important, but we really didn't let our emotions get to us or just our bad behavior get to us. We played it, and I mean, obviously I was disappointed when I lost, but hey, what are you gonna do? The better guy won. You can't let that happen. So just don't let it get to you. If you do, it's gonna bug you, it's gonna irk you, it's gonna make you mad, it's gonna upset you, and then you're gonna obviously just not be a very happy camper because of it. Try to get along with the judges. If you know one, that's even better. You want to get to know the judges as best as possible, just so you can, if you want to do some, if you need a judge call, you don't want to have someone who's just listening to one person and then won't let both sides give their side of the story. You want someone who's very open-minded and always eager to help and always eager to listen. Because you don't want to get gypped out and say, or like that judge won't even look for a judge calling and just say that her or his opinion was correct. You want to have friends who are judges, just so that in the fact that if you do lose the calling, but your friend did help you out or did listen, you might be mad that you lost the duel, but at least you have some sort of closure knowing the fact that, hey, they listened to you. So that's good. Always keep track of your stuff. It's a very big issue. Thievery is such a bullshit thing, but it's so common that you're not going to stop it. If you can, try to tell someone that they left something, if they left the deck box, even 2 dice. I mean, you don't want someone to get fucking cheated. And, I mean, it's a very dog-eat-dog kind of world in Yu-Gi-Oh! And it's very bullshit. But who are you kidding? Thievery happens and you can't stop it. So always know where they're at, where your stuffs are at. I mean, keep everything on your mat. That way when you pick up your stuff, you know what's on your mat and you know what's yours. Keep your backpack close to you. Keep your wallet and your phone by you. God forbid your calculator, your keys. And I'm very thankful that I have friends who will let me know if something's dropped or something. I know my buddy Fubar left something at YCS, his whole deck box laid in the middle of the crowd. I picked it up and he was very thankful. So, I mean, just if you notice something like that, help. I mean, just don't be a douchebag. In terms of overall the regionals, enjoy it. Don't be so bitchy about it. I mean, enjoy it as much as you can. It's just a day where you get to play Yu-Gi-Oh with a bunch of friends. I mean, what more can you ask for? It's on a weekend. You're just hanging out. There's not really much to stress about. Granted, you might stress out if you're those last couple of rounds and you're right there, bubble. But hey, you'll God forbid you'll only be stressed for about a couple of minutes, maybe an hour at the most. But hey, it's just the whole day of you playing Yu-Gi-Oh. Don't stress it. Enjoy it. Have fun. Make it the best time that you can. I mean, there's not really a loss in going to regionals. You could say you lost $20, but hey, I mean, it's a fucking day you just play Yu-Gi-Oh. I mean, what more can you ask for? I mean, it's really hard to say other than that. It's just enjoy it. Just don't take it too serious. Someday down the line I'll talk about YCS, my experience, and how to prep for that and how to just take it all in, I guess. But don't second guess yourself. Have a good time, and overall, just just have fun with it. It's fucking Yu-Gi-Oh, guys. It's just regionals. And I know to some people, Yu-Gi-Oh and regionals mean a lot more, but to those people, whatever. Enjoy it. Have fun. Thanks for watching. If you want to add some more tips for new people, write them down below. Like, subscribe, and that's pretty much it. I'll catch you guys in a bit. I'm gonna do something else right now.